The garage door is already up. The car is facing out. Nobody brought you a valet ticket. You're in the garage at 7 a.m. The door is already up. The car is facing out. Climate storage. Quiet. The floor is clean because the car barely leaves. A cover that did not have to come off because it never went on. For a second, this is just how mornings work. You did not take a ticket. You did not wait for a 296 that belongs to a club. You could get used to this. That's the point of the picture. This is the version of you who owns a hypercar. The listing that got you here is a 2015 Porsche 918, sold last October. 2,301,000. About 7,000 miles. It already cleared twice list. Or it's the car people mean. A LaFerrari. Sold in Arizona. 5,477,500. 1,900 miles. The new one, the Tourbillon, is sold out to 2029. The electric one failed at 1,270,000. Against a 2,330,000 sticker. That's the listing. Here's what it doesn't show you. 1. People say these cars eat $40,000 in tires. A 2021 rumor about a Chiron. They do not. On the 918, a set of Cup 2s is $2,620. Age them out over 4 years. $655 a year. On the LaFerrari, P0s, $891 a year. 2. People say keep is 10 to 40% of value. On what we can source, the 918 is $15,000 to $20,000 a year. 0.65 to 0.87%. Drop the undated service line and it is $10,000. 0.44. The LaFerrari, no battery reserve, $10,164. 0.19%. 3. Steve Hamilton's Chiron. The included years ended. Then the annual was $11,500. A 4-year major, out of warranty, $34,000. Extra bumper to bumper, $204,000. He lost the speed key, $13,547.75. A 10-year number got compiled, $209,000. That is a projection, not a paid invoice. Do not say he spent it. That's the whole argument. 1 sentence. They often do not depreciate. They charge rent. The rent is not the tires. The biggest published line on both cars is storage. $8,940 a year. A climate garage in Miami. $745 a month. Fuel is nothing. 1,500 miles on the 918. $341. 300 miles on the LaFerrari. 107. Insurance is the line we do not have. No carrier published a 2025 or 2026 premium we can air. Anyone who says 1.5% of agreed value is guessing. Service on the 918 is a range from an undated write-up. 5 to 10,000. Label it that way. Ferrari did not publish an annual menu for the LaFerrari. The battery is not a year. It is an event. Factory adjacent. 180,000 euros. One shop in Japan, about $200,000. Another, 320,000 euros. If you reserve the middle one over 10 years, the LaFerrari year becomes 30,000. 0.55%. A good year is you drove it. 8 weekends. The key worked. The battery stayed quiet. A bad year is it sat, and the shop still wanted it. Or the key went missing. Hamilton already has that invoice. Bugatti services the car at least once a year even if it never moved. Condensation. Standstill. A week for the annual. 2 weeks for the major. Ferrari covers 7 years of genuine maintenance. Car-tied. Transfers. Once a year or 20,000 kilometers. Where? Crash. Mods not covered. Haggerty will cap an exotic at 5,000 miles. Their track product will not take a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or a McLaren. A street policy on a track day is typically uninsured. 5 years of writing checks. We can add the published years. We cannot give you a residual. We looked. The first half of the title is often true, and false on the wrong chassis. Enzo, F50, F40, LaFerrari, Perda, Carrera GT, 918 Weissach and PTS. Those printed above the late 2025 books this year. Carrera GT was $1,550,000 last December, then $3 million plus. PTS Golf, $6,700,000. A 918 Wysack PTS, $6,050,000 at Kissimmee. Still 5 to 7 times the original $845,000. The Speedtail sold at or below its stickers. The Nevera could not clear $1,270,000 against $2,330,000. The Time Attack, $1,680,000 against $2,690,000. That is the tape, not a forecast. We do not have a 5-year residual. The cars that already exist and already have a Maranello halo went up. The new electric one is the one that could not clear half its sticker. You cannot buy the new one anyway. F80, 799 cars. All allocated before they showed it. List, 3,000,009. A German listing, 5,000,009 euros. About 2.5 million over. Tourbillon, sold out to 2029. W1, sold out at the reveal. Jesco had a first auction today. No result we can air. Hamilton you already know. The included year's end. Then the workshop has a menu. One lost key is a 5-figure line. Front rotors over 18,000 plus pads. A tail light over 10. The W16 quote was 856,000. The gearbox, 185. Those are 2023 invoices and quotes. Not a 2026 price list. The car can sit in the garage and still generate a page of numbers. Alfred Chuang's LaFerrari had 54 miles. It never left the building. Never saw a public road. A factory tech on site. The battery still got changed, December 2018. The warranty ran to May 2024. It sold last August for $5,230,000. We do not have his original check. New was over $1,003,000, plus $127,000 in options. The car can clear $5 million and never see a road. The battery still got changed. The rent still showed up. David Lee wanted an Aperta. He ordered 4 new Ferraris to get on the list. Ferrari said no. He said you have to buy a few other cars you do not want. He bought a used hardtop for much more than $1 million for. 18-month no flip. Still no Aperta in that story. The allocation is the first invoice. Sometimes you pay it and still do not get the car. That is not a factory rule we can print for the F80. It is one collector, 2017. You should own this if the car cannot be hired. You cannot rent an F80. You cannot rent a 499p. You cannot rent the one-off. You can rent a 296 for $2,950 a day. 8 of those weekends is about $47,000. Without the garage. Without the week at the dealer. Without a policy that dies at the pit-in. If you need that chassis, that livery, that history, if you are underwriting the halo tape, not aroma. If you are buying the relationship, the next limited car goes to people who already own and are seen. Renting does not build that file. You should not own this if the job is 8 nice weekends. The published cards beat the published liabilities. Storage. The week at the dealer. The 5,000-mile cap. The track void. If you are treating 10 to 40% as the keep. It is not. If you are counting on a residual we do not have. You're back in the garage. 7 in the morning. The door is up. The car is facing out. The climate is still running. The week at the dealer is still on the calendar. That picture is real. You can have it. You just cannot have it as a listing. It is also incomplete. The year is still 10,000 or 20 on what we can source. The tires are still 655. The electric one still failed at 1,270,000. The listing never said that. Now it has.